In this video, I want to answer the question, what is corporate social responsibility? The 20th century economist Milton Friedman saw the social responsibility of a business as to make as much profit for its shareholders as it possibly could within the constraints of the law and the rules of business. This is a shareholder-first perspective on a business. It sees the directors or presidents of a business as nothing more than mere agents who act on behalf of the owners. The opposite perspective is a stakeholder perspective. This sees a business as operating within a community and therefore as having a responsibility towards that community. Yes, of course, the business must generate wealth, but it must also serve its community in other ways too. The business and the community are interdependent. They each depend on the other. Therefore, the business has a corporate social responsibility. This approach sees CSR, corporate social responsibility, as a partnership between a business and its community. Corporate social responsibility is a business model in which organisations integrate social and environmental concerns into their business operations so that they're accountable to stakeholders beyond their owners and shareholders. So, CSR drives companies to operate in ways that enhance rather than degrade their communities and their environment. Under CSR, organisations seek to do two things. They seek to do positive good and to reduce harmful activities. Therefore, if a business uses some of its resources to serve its community or the environment, ethically, it could be seen in two very different ways. From a shareholder perspective, this might be seen as unethical, as an abandonment of its duty to maximise shareholder profit. But from a stakeholder perspective, this would be seen as ethical. The company is working to sustain the community that provides it with workers, with services, and with a location. Of course, CSR could also be ethical from a shareholder perspective. We need to ask the question, what drives CSR? It could, of course, be philanthropic objectives. This is about the moral and ethical drivers that create a social conscience. This is anathema to Milton Friedman. On the other hand, CSR could be driven by enlightened self-interest. CSR could serve shareholder interest by winning customer loyalty, by reducing alienation from potential customers, or by reducing the risk of legal or regulatory penalties. CSR could be seen as a marketing resource, as meeting the demands of customers for ethical trading, or as a defence from regulatory, legislative, and reputational risks. So, CSR, corporate social responsibility, has benefits. Benefits to society and to the environment, to reputation, through brand enhancement, customer loyalty, and public perception. Investor appeal, particularly for ethical investors who make a choice to invest their money in what they perceive as ethical business. Benefits for attracting employees, for engaging them, for motivating them, and for retaining them. Risk mitigation, particularly from the risks of regulatory or legislative penalties. And finally, cost reduction, from reductions in waste, energy usage, and penalties. In summary, corporate social responsibility is about balancing profit-making against social and environmental concerns. Which brings us to the topic of the next video, which will be about John Elkington's concept of the triple bottom line. Please do give this video a like if you've enjoyed it or learned from it. I'll be making loads more great management courses videos for you, so please do subscribe to the channel and hit the bell so you don't miss any of them. I look forward to seeing you in the next video, and in the meantime, keep learning.